All candidates in the upcoming provincial election were invited to participate in Shaw TV's candidate platform programming. The following program includes all of the candidates that accepted the invitation and participated in its production.
Hi, my name is Amanda Jacobson, and I am your BC Liberal candidate for the Nanaimo North Cowichan riding for the upcoming May 14th provincial election. I chose the BC Liberal Party because we share a belief in finding opportunities and obstacles. I believe that people want to be able to take care of themselves and their families, and that the best way that a government can encourage this integrity is by prioritizing a strong economy and committing to responsible government spending. I will represent our diverse community's needs passionately and proactively at all times. I believe we need to act responsibly now so that future generations, our children and even grandchildren, can enjoy this beautiful place that we are truly blessed to experience. We are fortunate enough to have access to a world-class healthcare system, top-notch education, and we have access to a wealth of natural resources. We have managed, through our government's commitment to responsible spending, to weather the economic storm that has battered many provinces, both within Canada's borders and beyond. I ask for your support in this upcoming election so that we may continue to move forward and grow our economy and promote this integrity of families. So please, on May 14th, get out and vote, and thank you.
Hi, my name's Mayo McDonough, and I'm your Green candidate for Nanaimo North Cowichan. And my background's in business, and it is business that brought me to the Green Party. The Green Party is neither left-leaning or right-leaning. It's actually a party that looks at solutions, solutions mainly for sustainability. So to me, there's three big issues. The first one is around water and food security. We need to own our watersheds and not have them in private hands. We need to have food available here on the island. We need to produce it ourselves by investing in small farms and food production facilities. And I'd like to include in that the wild salmon. We need to protect our wild salmon. And then besides that, it's important to invest in other businesses, especially green energy and the spin-offs that come with that. To make this all happen, we need to have more of the money down in the local governments where it can make a real difference. And so I would work hard to have that happen and to put into place any legislation needed to look after disputes at that level. Thanks very much.
My name is McNab, and I'm running as an independent candidate in the Nanaimo North Cowichan riding. I've lived in this riding for over 50 years and have been employed as a civil engineering technologist for the past 21 years. While working on numerous interesting projects in this riding, I have also started McNab's corn maze. I'm concerned about the fiscal mess that BC Ferries find itself in. I'm concerned about the lack of funding for the public school system. I've witnessed firsthand the appalling conditions of our medical system under the control of VHA. We've witnessed over the past 20 years the steady decline of road conditions and the lack of maintenance of these same roads. All four parties have some good ideas, but I believe as an independent I would be able to represent the constituents in Victoria rather than bringing back the party mantra to the constituents. The two main parties are led by leaders that are both morally and ethically bankrupt. A vote for any of the local Liberal or NDP candidates is a vote for one of these two unsuitable leaders. A strong economy supported by ethical and sustainable business is a must to support these programs. There must be some middle ground between the no development period people, and the full speed ahead at all cost old boy network. I would love your support on election day, but the most important thing is that you get out and vote. You can contact me at mcnabscornmaze@gmail.com. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Paddon, your candidate for Nanaimo, North Cowichan. Thank you to Shaw Cable, and thank you to the people of Chase River, Ladysmith, Chemainus, and Saltaire for nominating me, and thank you to St. Joseph's School for allowing me to have a coffee nomination meeting. My platform is transportation infrastructure, education, and business and industry development. I don't believe that we should have fluctuations where we have large unemployment and large levels of income, because it isn't good for the economy and it isn't good for the community. The transportation infrastructure tunnel would go between Crofton and Richmond. This would allow business and industry development both horizontally and throughout both communities, and allow for trade coming from the north and the south. And it will allow us to develop our farming and business communities for exports out into our local communities of BC and into other countries. Education needs to be reorganized. We have to have preschool in our elementary school system, and we have to remove the debt from our students that are entering 100, 200 level survey courses in college. So I will propose and be working to move 100, 200 level into the secondary school system. This will keep the schools open. It will allow our students to stay in our communities, stay with their families, and also receive their family allowance as they live at home and go into 100, 200 level in the same school where they went to grade 11 and grade 12. Thank you. I'm Paddon. I hope you vote for me in Nanaimo, North Cowichan.
Hi, my name's Doug Routley. I'm the incumbent NDP candidate in Nanaimo, North Cowichan for the May 14th provincial election. The NDP has fully costed and carefully laid out plan in place. We've been very clear about what we're going to do in terms of policy and revenue, and we feel very confident after 2 terms in opposition for myself, having worked very long and very hard to assemble a platform that reflects the needs of today. Yes, this election is about the economy, and when it comes to the economy, we're going to invest in skills training, providing opportunity for people in our communities. We're going to limit raw log exports and make sure that our BC logs provide jobs here in BC. And yes, it's about health care. We're going to invest in seniors care, home care, and child and youth mental health. It's about education. In K-12, we'll be hiring more teacher librarians and educational assistants. We'll be improving conditions in the classroom. There have been deficits in this province, 5 straight deficits fiscally, but also deficits in the classrooms and in the hospitals and in our medical system generally. We need to address those, and we will. But to me, this election is about a lot more than that. It's about the democratic process. For years now, we've seen a decline in voter turnout. The NDP is determined to run a positive campaign. No negative attack ads, no slurs against our opponents. We respect everyone in the process, and we think that that will bring people back to the process. In democratic reform, we will be banning union and corporate donations to political parties. We will do away with taxpayer-paid partisan ads, and this is a very important aspect to me personally, because I feel that we need to bring people back. We need to inspire people. Cynicism is a booming commodity in BC, and people need to have faith in the process, and we are determined to offer that.
My name's John Sherry. I'm the local BC Conservative candidate in Nanaimo, North Cowichan. I raised my family in the Cowichan Valley in Chemainus. 2 lovely girls, 7 and 4, and a wife I've been with for 14 years. And we understand the struggles that families are going through in our economy today. With the highest unemployment rate in the province right in our own backyard, we see the need for economic growth. We see the need for jobs, high-paying, skilled jobs in our community to support families and to support the services we all depend on. Where the BC Liberals and the BC NDP have both, and with transparency, committed to raising taxes on these job creators, the BC Conservatives are committed to holding the line on taxes. We're committed to making sure that hydro rates don't go through the roof, killing the job creators of these mills and manufacturing and these high-paying jobs we need so much. The BC Conservatives are committed to helping seniors. They put so much into this province, and we're going to provide tax relief for them so they can have more money in their pocket and lift so many of them out of poverty. The BC Conservatives are going to eliminate the carbon tax, which will lower the price of goods for all people, for families, for seniors, for everyone. The BC Conservatives are going to hold the line on taxes. We feel we can't ask you for another nickel until we've been sure we've spent every one that we collect already as wisely as possible. We hope that on May 14th, you won't support a socialist coalition. You won't support the so-called free enterprise coalition. We're a coalition of common sense, of people just like you in our communities. On May 14th, vote John Sherry.
All candidates in the upcoming provincial election were invited to participate in Shaw TV's candidate platform programming. This program included all of the candidates that accepted the invitation and participated in its production.